So I did a thing today. Obviously, you have Echo 5 in front of you. I had this delivered to me like 3 weeks ago, and I just didn't put it together. And I did it today, and it's super smart. Like, I've had the Google bot now for like, what, 7 years or something? My parents bought it for me, and I'll tell you, like, I have like the little small speakers too, like around the house, but Google itself has gotten so dumb that I'll ask it questions, and unless it's like right on the nose, it just doesn't, like, there's times where like it won't even I love that like you can have the lyrics. Sorry, ADHD, my bad. So it won't answer the question. Like, it has to be super on the nose, like how tall is Bruno Mars, you know? But the other day, I wish I could remember, I asked it something that was pretty straightforward. And so, like, for instance, it was like, hey, you know what over there? I'm trying now. It's like I put my own brain on the spot. Fuck. This is ADHD with music that you want to listen to also, but are trying to think of something. Anyway, I asked it something very specific, and it gave me, like, sorry, I can't find that, but would you like to know? And it had nothing to do with what I asked. Like, it was just so obscure. And, like, that's been happening for a long time. Like, a really long time. I wish I could remember the song that I asked it to play once. And it, like, just played. It was like, hey, you know what, bot over there? Play Bruno Mars, Locked Out of Heaven. And it was like, sure. Playing Metallica, Enter Sandman. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's how it's become. So, rant over about that. It's not the technology itself. It's still very much responsive and does a really good job of just reacting when I ask it things. It's Google. Google has been infiltrated by stupid people asking stupid things and getting bad results. I remember a friend of mine at work had told me his son bought him this, and this was like a few years ago, and he's like, what am I going to do with this thing, you know? And then he just fell in love with it, and it's not cheap. Like, I would not have been able to purchase this along with 4 cameras for, what was it, under $100 total. I think not on sale, the cameras were like $300 or $400, and the Alexa 5 Gen was, I don't even remember, it was up there, and I got all of that for under $100. So I will say this, it is a little shitty that I can't just play whatever music I want without paying for Amazon Music. So, you know, I can do what I'm doing right now, but in order for me to play a full album or to actually have the song that I want play next or whatever, skip songs, you know, all that bullshit, I'm like, $9.99 a month, you're out of your mind. I already pay for YouTube Music. They at least give you the option to transfer your playlists, you know, over to them from other things like YouTube Music, but I can't get rid of one and have the other. It's just, I'm too invested into that. So, and to go back to that, I think, you know, I had done that with like iPod and you know, the iTunes Music and all that. So it just, crossing platforms is a pain. But yeah, this is it. So it's really cool. Little speakers are nice. Like those other little speakers that I bought, I'll hook it up, but I'm not as excited anymore because I can't play whatever I want. But, yeah. So, I did a thing today.